Today's video is going to be all about comfort scents, what makes you feel good on those days when you're not so good. But before I jump in, guys, I know I've been absent. I have not been here, and the last few videos I have not been myself, and I just want to apologize for that. I've been going through some things, and I started to feel like YouTube was a job, so I'm going to be really quick and just get this out there. I started YouTube because I loved doing this. I love sharing my thoughts, my opinions, and how I feel about things, and just because it's what I love to do. I love just being myself and be able to talk about things, and along the way I've changed the way I've done things. I know some of the things that I've done, some of the videos are just like, whoa girl, slow down, you don't need to be a little over the top, and I get that, like I'm 100%, but some of the things I'm just like, I'm not myself. I'm 100% goofy. I love you, I'm sincere, and I genuinely love everyone. And I just felt like it was just not fun for me, and I just didn't want to come back. I didn't want to do YouTube anymore, and I started getting messages. I started getting comments and messages from Lithia here on YouTube, and her channel is The Simple Chic Life. And I just want to let you guys know, she is amazing outside of YouTube. She's just an amazing person. Like, she gave me so many, like, just uplifting, and just kept me sane when I was dealing with things outside of YouTube, that it just made me feel good that I wasn't alone, and that she was just there, you know what I mean, and someone just to talk to. So I just want to give a huge shout out to her and all of you guys. You are the reason why I'm coming back, and I'm doing YouTube on my time. I'm doing it the way I want to do it, and this is me. This is what I love to do, connecting with you guys, because you guys are what are bringing me back, and my love for perfume and makeup and what makes me feel good. So I wanted to share that with you guys because I've been dealing with a lot, but things are finally coming into play, and I don't want to get emotional because the whole situation makes me emotional, but I love you guys and I appreciate you guys so very, very much. And for everyone who reached out to me, comments, messages, DMs, everything, like, oh my gosh, you guys do not know how much I appreciate you and how much that meant to me, because in a time when you feel like you're alone, I'm not alone, and that's what makes me feel good. And I wanted to get this video out weeks ago because Mental Illness Month it's so important to me, because it runs deep within my family. Mental illness is it holds a big, huge place in my heart and in my family, and I make it so known how much I support mental illness and all of the things. So if you guys are dealing with something, or you have something going on, anything, I want you to know that you are not alone. I want to let you guys know that I am finally feeling so much better. I'm in my home. Life is coming together in ways that I just can't imagine. God is so great. God is so good. He is always working for me. Even when I was depressed, he was still pulling in for me. And I'm thank you, and I love you, and I appreciate you again. I cannot express that how much. Let's get back to this video. Like I said, these are fragrances that make me feel good. These are my comfort scents. These are scents to me that actually remind me of situations and just pull me out of a funk. Now, they're not like, you know, some of them, you know, maybe like ugh to you, but they take me to a place where it's just so comforting, so relaxing, and just makes me feel good. Now, if you have those type of scents, and if you're like me, when you are in a funk and not feeling 100% yourself, I go on and I buy perfumes. I just watch videos. I'm like, oh, let me try that. If you are like me and you shop when you're like in a funk, or just shop to anyway, let me know down below. And then also let me know if you're in a funk, what scents you like, because you know I'm all about finding new scents that make me feel good. First fragrance I want to talk about is one that I just found out of a whim. Somebody told me I would like this, and I fell in love with it. And that is Cinema. This is YSL Cinema. I love that citrusy opening mixed with that floral vibe. And it has a vintage feel to it, like an older, more mature feel. And it has vanilla in it, but it's not like your normal vanilla. It has like a powdery kind of florally vintage vibe. But this is just like my comfort scent. Like, it's everything. I always wear this when I'm feeling down and just not myself, because I feel like that citruses just open it back up for me. And then the powdery vanilla that it has in it mixed with those floral notes are just everything, because you still get that citrus lightly in the background. And it lasts a good 4 hours on me. Like, I don't get good like longevity. I want to say a little bit of projection. Like, people notice when I'm wearing this, of course, but this, I just love how this makes me feel. It's just so relaxing, so comforting. So this is definitely on my list, and this is YSL Cinema. You guys, if you have not tried it, definitely pick up a sample or something before you buy, because it is a little different. And when I say vintage, it's like more mature, like a powdery vanilla. It's not your normal vanilla. I just want to let you know that, because it's different. So, but I love this. I seriously love it. So another one I want to talk about is one I did not like at first. Like, I did not like this fragrance at all. But it kept bringing me to a place where I was younger, and my grandma and my mom and everything, I was just like, oh my gosh, I love this. Like, I couldn't put it together, and I put it together. So this is Atelier Lune Feline, but it's gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Now, I did not like it at first. I could not get past, like, you have to love cardamom to like this scent, to appreciate this scent. A very spicy opening. Now, the vanilla in this, you know, it's all gorgeous, but you have to like cardamom. It's spicy. It has all of those different feels to it. But what it reminds me of, and you guys, you know, this is what it reminds me of. And I don't know if you guys remember Noxzema. Noxzema was like a face mask, face wash, you know. It was kind of, I want to say it was kind of like a cold cream, like everyone used that, but it was like you could use it as a mask, a face wash, and it burned. And it had this exact smell, and it like cleared your face. And I was like, what in the world? And my grandma and my mom, like, they always had this, and it just reminds me of my childhood and stuff, and it's comforting to me. And I started to like it, and then I'm like, I love this. And I can't wear this in the heat because it gets spicier and spicier, and it's just like too much. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about and this kind of relates to you, let me know. Let me know, because this definitely reminds me of Noxzema. Another thing about this is it's very unisex. It has like a unisex feel to it. Not on my robe, because I know when I'm cold, I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. So this next scent, I've probably spoke about this maybe 10-15 times. I love this scent. It's so good. The bottle's gorgeous. I absolutely love Mason's Lancome, and this is Jasmins Marzipan. Now, this has a beautiful balance of like an almondy, like a creamy almondy feel, mixed with those floral notes, mixed with the woody notes. And it does have a tad bit of muskiness, but it's like a soft muskiness. It blends so well with those other notes. I absolutely love this fragrance. This is one of my fragrances that I could just spray and never get sick of. Jasmine is one of my favorite fragrance notes, and I feel like this is beautifully blended. Now, on me, I do get a little bit of powderiness, you know, that musky, woody vibe. I cannot talk enough about this fragrance, and every time I wear it, I get different feels. Like, this is just such a relaxing and calming fragrance. it makes me feel good when I'm wearing it. So this is another fragrance I cannot get enough of, and I just love how it makes me feel. It's definitely a comfort scent for sure. Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Jasmins Marzipan from Mason's Lancome. So this next scent, I get compliments on this scent so much. Like I can't even tell you how many times, even with the mask on. So I love this. It makes me feel so good. I love this scent. That is Eli Saab, Girl of Now. I love this fragrance so much. Now this has a sweet opening, and it definitely has that pear in the opening, but the star of the show is this creamy kind of almondy vanilla, but it kind of has like a hint of pistachio ice cream feel to it. Like it's very soft, and a lot of people don't get the pistachio, but if you smelled pistachio ice cream, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Like this just has, you can smell the different layers, and that's what I love, how it's blended and how it makes me feel. Like it's just, you know, when you go grab that tub of pistachio ice cream, you're like, oh, it smells so good. Like it's just that good. It tastes good. It feels good. Like you're just wanting that. And you just want more of this fragrance. How it's like mixed with those floral notes is just, it blows me away. It literally blows me away. This is just a fragrance that I will always own. Everyone compliments me. It's so good. And this fragrance also leaves a trail behind, and everyone's following you, asking you like what that is, like what in the world. And it's just, it's that good. And so comforting and just so relaxing to me. So I wear this a lot. So that is Girl of Now from Eli Saab. Now this next one is definitely not your normal comfort scent. It's definitely a scent that is for going out. Scent you shouldn't be wearing to church or like to the office and stuff. And I just gravitate towards this scent, and this is 100% me. I'm just throwing this scent out there because I absolutely love this scent. Somebody explained this as a sinful long night. Maybe that's why they call it guilty. It gives me that provocative vibe. Not office, brunch, family shopping appropriate. And I definitely get that. It just depends on how you're wearing it, because I love this fragrance so much, and I wear this all the time, and I probably shouldn't. And I seen that on there, and I was like, okay, I kind of get where this girl's going. Like, I kind of get it. But it is just so good. Like, the pink pepper in this, like, if you love pink pepper, you would love this. You would appreciate this. Like, the floral notes. It has a little bit of patchouli. Like, it's faint, but it's there. It's like has a little bit of spice to it. It's so good. Like you definitely shouldn't be wearing this to church, but I find comfort in this. I have so many memories, and just this was my go-to scent, and I love this fragrance so much. But this isn't for the everyday. You know, this is what I wear when I need just a little bit in me, just to make myself feel good. And I definitely don't recommend this as a, this is like a definitely, sexy going out type of vibe, like a sexy dinner at home, but it does bring me comfort. So I wanted to share that because everyone has their one scent that just they love no matter what anybody says about it. And a lot of my friends are like, no, this is soapy, like blah, blah, blah. And I can get where you can get that, like it, because it pulls different on everybody. But I love this. Like I do, and I get the soapiness, but it has that fruitiness, the floral, a little bit of that spice from the pink pepper, and it's everything. It is everything to me. And so that's why I wanted to stay true to myself, because I wasn't going to mention this, but It is one of my comfort scents. It's what makes me comfort. So don't be afraid to be you. And that was another thing, because this is me. I'm I'm gonna talk about it because I love it. So that is Gucci Guilty from Gucci, and my ride or die right here. This next fragrance, and a lot of you guys told me to pick up these fragrances. That's what I love. I love when you guys tell me to try things, because I'm like, I'm either gonna like it, I'm gonna love it, or I'm gonna hate it. And I'm not shy to let you know, like, because there's some fragrances, I got a whole declutter of 65 perfumes, guys. But anyways, I'm a rambler. This is Police to Be Exotic Jungle, and everyone compares this to La Folie and La Nuit Tressor La Folie, and it takes me there, it gets me there, but La Folie is not for me. It has like black currant and plum notes in the opening, so well blended with the floral notes in this. It's so good. This is one that I need to pick up a backup, because I love this. I love this scent. It also has vanilla, and you smell the vanilla in this mixed with that plum, and it is so good. And then the floral notes, of course you get those floral notes, but it has a suede note. And this is what tones everything down and blends it all together for a beautiful everyday fragrance. Fruity, creamy, vanilla, floral, and that suede. Oh. Without the suede, it would just, I have La Folie here because it is another scent that I have, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it or not, because I'm trying to only keep things that I love, and that's why I have a huge declutter coming. But the only thing I don't like about this, it has a powdery rose to it. Like, it's definitely there, and that's the one thing I can't. But I wanted to throw that out because they compare it. Yes, they're so similar, but you have to like rose. I feel like to like this because it is like a powdery rose. It's very there. So I wanted to let you know, and you guys know, no, I'm not a rose person. So, and it's definitely a lot sweeter. So you know that sweeter powdery rose, you have to be there 100% committed to that to enjoy that fragrance. So yeah, that is Police to Be Exotic Jungle and La Nuit Tressor from Lancome La Folie. It's one of my all-time favorite fragrances. It's just so calming, so relaxing, but it also has a wake me up, pick me up feel to it. And that is Manifesto from YSL. There's a greenness that just livens up this fragrance so much, mixed with those vanilla woody notes. I wear this fragrance more to bed and in the morning, just because how it makes me feel. This puts my soul at ease. I love every aspect of this fragrance. It is just one of those fragrances that you just can't get enough of. If you love that greenness feel and you still want vanilla and a woody, soft vibe, like it's like a soft, woody, beautiful vanilla, but it does have that greenness to it, this is the one. And I love wearing this at nighttime because that's when I have the most anxiety and I overthink everything. I am the type of person who overthinks things. Overthinking that, like, do they not want me there? Do they not want to talk? I'm just like the most overthinker at work. I'm always overthinking something, like the littlest things, life, my kids, everything. I overthink. I put myself in situations because I overthink things. Breathe. I'm learning to just let God take control and not overthink things and just be myself, be human. It's okay to mess up. It's okay. Like, this is it. This calms me down and just puts me in a very good mood and just It's just my comfort scent. This is it. If I'm out and about and I'm feeling some type of way, this is probably my number one scent. Like if I'm really, 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 really down, this is a scent I carry around with me, and I have backups because I don't want to be without this. And I had to, mention that as my honorable mention. YSL Manifesto, guys. You know I love that fragrance. This next fragrance is Victoria's Secret Wicked. Now, one of my friends was Michelle Davis. Hello, girl. She sent me a thing. It was like, girl, you need to get this. Like, you will love this. And we are like perfume twins, and I absolutely love this. This is like a brown sugary vanilla. It is just so good. A beautifully sweet gourmand. And I love this. I'm addicted to this. Like, I can't get enough, and I can't find it. Of course, Victoria's Secret they always discontinue things. So this is discontinued. But this is another one that I just love spraying, and I love spraying this at nighttime as well. But I also love spraying this when I'm going into a meeting or something. I love this fragrance so much, and that is Victoria's Secret Wicked, and I love it. This next fragrance is like my boss up fragrance. This is like my lady boss, super classy, super elegant fragrance, but it also brings me comfort. When I'm wearing this, I have something going on, and I need to feel good. I need to feel that power, and this is one of them. And this is YSL Libre. I feel like I can do anything with this fragrance. This fragrance is so beautiful. The citruses blend in with the floral. Like, I cannot explain this. And of course, the lavender steals the show, and it is just it for me. It is everything. And I love the intense version, and I picked up the EDT. I haven't smelled it yet. I haven't opened it, but this is the one I always gravitate back to because it's just that boss scent. It's so good. It makes me feel like I can do anything, literally. And it is it's so good. And if you guys haven't tried this is one I definitely recommend, and definitely worth it. It is definitely a comfort scent for me, but it also is a boss scent, and it makes me feel good, but yet classy and elegant. Like, it's not too much, if you know what I mean. And you can definitely get that projection, longevity. It is so good. So that is YSL Libre. This scent, I was going through it. I did not like this scent when I first got it. I got sent samples. I just wasn't into this scent, and I was going through it, guys. I was literally going through the most. This scent, I'm telling you, is so good. This whole brand, I can't say enough about this. This is Nishane Ani. It took me so long to get with this fragrance, but when I started to actually really enjoy it and notice how much it is a relaxing comfort scent, at the same time it's still a classy, elegant scent. It's all about how you wear it and how it makes you feel. That's what I love about fragrances. At the end of the day, it's all about how it makes you feel and how you like it. Yeah, you're gonna get those compliments. It's, you're gonna wear things, but it's all about how it makes you feel. And I love that about perfumery. Yes, I wear things to get compliments, but at the end of the day, it's all about how you like it. Because you're not gonna wear something that you don't like just because someone else likes it. That's not it. But this fragrance, I was just picking it up and wearing it because I was like, I have it. I'm not gonna get what I paid for it. So, but the opening has like this spicy greenness about it. And let me go ahead and spray it because this spicy greenness, and I did not like it. It has all these beautiful notes. And when it's drying down, like in the middle stages, it's like, it's good, but it's not as good as until you get that dry down, because once it starts drying down and you get that vanilla, you get that gingery woodiness to it, and then it starts like the greenness starts fading, but it's kind of still there. It takes you away. And I mainly get that ginger note, and you get that woody vibe. Of course you get the vanilla. The vanilla is, one of the star players in this. But you have to like ginger. Like, that is one, like, it's spicy. And that's a big takeaway for me, because I love ginger, how it's blended. And this also has a citrusness to it. And I can't even explain how good this is. Like, when I told people I did not like it, I was like, no, this is not for me. It's just too much. It takes time. And when people tell you, give it time, wear it a few times, actually wear it, because I would not have found out how much I love this fragrance. Like, I love this fragrance. Like, I'm going to buy another one because I'm obsessed. This just takes me to a place where it's my comfort place, and I love it so much. But it just depends on how I'm feeling, because this is another scent that I wear when I'm needing to go to an important meeting, or I want someone to notice, like, hey, she's got her life together. Like, this, she smells like money, class, and elegance. Like, she's not got that fruity little playgirl vibe that she's got going on. No, I want to be taken seriously, but yet this also puts me in a comfort place, and I love it so much. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. And that is Nishane Ani. I love that fragrance. I hated it at first, and I will say hate, because I was like, no, I didn't like Ani. Now I'm like, oh my God, what was I thinking? So let me hurry up and talk about the last two fragrances. I apologize. Like I said, I could talk fragrance with you all day long. All day long. Now, this next fragrance is another fragrance that I wear when I'm in my feelings and I'm just not 100% myself. This is Valentina Poudre. I love this fragrance so much. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people think it's not there for them, or it's got like this vintage powdery feel, and it does. And I love vintage scents. I love the more mature, old, I want to say 90s, late 80s feel to it, because that's what puts me in a just relaxing, comfortable place. And I love it. Now, this has a Play-Doh vibe to it that I'm obsessed with, but it also has a vanilla kind of woody powderiness that I am obsessed with. More vanilla than anything, but of course it's still there, and I'm obsessed with this. Now, the other one I wear religiously, and I can't stop wearing it, and I get compliments both, Hypnotic Poison. And I wear that one so much as well. I wanted to talk about that one, but I'm not going to bring that one in here because I feel like a lot of people love hate, but I do want to throw that out there because I wear both of them. I just picked this one up more because if we really talking about it, there's so many, but these are the ones that I love so much and that really have helped me get out of funks. But this is the main one. So yeah, that is Valentina Poudre, and I love it so much. The best way to describe it, a powdery vanilla with a vintage feel. If you understand what I'm saying, like a more mature vanilla powdery feel, and it's so good. It's so good. Okay. One that I spent a lot of money on, and I got a sample. I liked it, and then I got the bottle, and I was just like, why does it smell different? Why does this not work for me? But then I started wearing it. I can't wear it in the summer. I can't wear it in the heat. I can only wear it in the cold. And that's where things was kind of getting to me. And I was like, okay, so I can't do that. But in the house is it for me. This is a Guerlain, and this is Spiritus Double Vanille. And it's the perfect name for this fragrance, the Double Vanille. The best way for me to explain this, and this is just, because this is my comfort scent. Like, this is one that I wear, I spray on my robes as well. And this is a warm, spicy vanilla. Like it's kind of like it's a spicy vanilla. And then, but it has like a warmness to it. Like it's so good. It has a smokiness to it. It has a smoky kind of woody feel to it. And oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this. Like the smokiness with that vanilla, and it's not your normal vanilla. It's definitely very different, but it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I can't wear this in the heat because it's too much. It gets super spicy, just like the other one I was talking about. Actually, a few of them get super spicy because I'm just like, I don't like being hot. Like it's too much. But this is the perfect way I can explain it. Like I said, it's a warm, spicy vanilla, like beautiful vanilla. It's beautiful. Does have that spice, but then it has a smoky, woody feel to it, and it is, you know, like it is so good. And I definitely recommend getting a sample before you buy this, just because it is so pricey. You don't get a discount off of this, but it is definitely one that I will always have in my fragrance collection, just because how it makes me feel. And that's the way I buy things now. Like I love this scents, but I love also how it makes me feel. Those are my mostly worn comfort scents. These are ones that just make me feel so homey and just comfortable and just take me out of the funk that I'm in, because it's definitely a funk. Depression does not need to bring you down and tear you down. Anxiety doesn't need to take care of yourself. And I'm a huge advocate on, if you need help, don't be afraid to ask, because there's been times I should have reached out and I just wasn't there. I hate talking about my issues, and I just put them off, and I still am working on myself. But like I said, I am here for you. I love you and appreciate you guys. You guys are a huge part in why I came back to YouTube. Actually, the biggest part, the only part, because I didn't want to do it anymore. And I love you guys so much, and I'm going to express that so much. And I appreciate you guys so much. And I'm so sorry for this video being so long and so fluffed out, but we did it. We made it. We're here. Thank you so much for watching. I am back, and I'm gonna do this on my own time, because this is what I love to do. I could talk about perfume all day long, but I missed you, and I'm here. And yeah, and as always, guys, don't forget to leave your scent of the day. I'm back, and I'm definitely gonna be picking winners. I am going to be commenting as well down here, and I have a huge giveaway for all of you, because that's how much I love you guys. And I'm not worried about how many subscribers I have. I appreciate every one of you, but this is me doing this because I love it. Comfort zone. I'm able to be 100% myself. I know I keep saying that. Let me get off of this, but leave your scent of the day and let me know what your comfort scents are. And if you know, when you're in a funk, do you order perfumes? What do you order when you're in a funk? Let me know. Or if I'm the only one who has a shopping addiction. All right, guys, as always, have a great day.